That's funny, actually, that you got that.
Very special good morning to everyone. Why'd you say good morning? What? It's from April. So you started streaming to Twitch too?
Yeah.
Why?
Some people prefer to watch Twitch, so why not do both?
Ah!
People can watch from the platform of their choice.
Oh my god, Splat, you have 1 minute and 53 seconds.
Oh no.
Whoa!
Oh.
How do you, am I the only one watching? How do I tell? You got 230 followers on Twitch?
It's like not that much.
Yeah, but didn't you just start?
No. No, I used to stream both. All the time.
One watching now. Does that mean me?
Probably.
So that means nobody's watching you? What a noob. What a dork.
Whatever.
Are you a dork?
Yeah.
What a dork.
All right, we're starting here in a second. Could you guys hear me? By chance? Yeah, Purple Fishy says, yep. Well, that's kind of weird, but whatever. We're ready to go anyways. That's so odd. I wonder why. Well, regardless, here we are. How's the quality of the voice? Maybe I have it messed up again. Maybe I've got it on the wrong setting. Who knows? Who knows? Now it's normal. What do you mean? Was it different before? Did the voice sound different before? It must be per slide. Oh, it would be per slide. Maybe. It was left-sided. Now it's normal. Well, that's really bizarre. I'll have to take a look at that and see why that is. But either way, we're here. We're ready to go. We're started right up. Audio only in my left ear, though. That's really odd that it did that. I'll have to play around with it a little bit more. Well, it's not so much that with the mic. What it is my mic technically only, because it's one XLR cable, it only inputs, and it's plugged into one spot on my Focusrite. It only does voice in the left, and I have to, it's like mono or whatever, and I have to alternate it so that it does voice on both left and right. I have to set it up to like mimic on both sides. That's kind of odd. This is the way my microphone's set up. But what's really odd is that on the other one, it's different, but you can customize from slide to slide. So obviously I set up the main slide and I never messed around with the starting soon slide. It's kind of funky. Yes, I deserve this. I deserve every second of this. And now, every second of that. All right, Purple Fishy, will enjoy your lurking on your way to work. I guess I will go ahead and at least get the game started. Oh, nope. Actually, just because I'm curious, how many people are on the server? Oh, they only dropped back down to 8 players. Well, that's unfortunate. Obviously, that didn't last long. There's not a lot of people on, so... Well, this is our character. I was really confused about the other one. Didn't make any sense to me. Did you get the chicken? I did not yet. We're going to add it, though. We're definitely going to do it. I haven't read yet some of the other... I think you mentioned there was other sounds yet, Laura, but I haven't had a chance to really go through and read that. But I want to look at them. And then the chicken, obviously. Just press continue on the main screen when you don't play anything else in between. Gotcha. So that's how you can continue between your most last played game, I guess. That does make sense. Hopefully people get the notification and they come on in here. I was hoping Friday would be better for most people, but probably nobody's expecting me to stream on a Friday. I was going to make an announcement earlier today, and I was like, I'm not going to bug people because I'll be making an announcement tonight, and I don't want to be poking everybody with the everyone. Yeah, everyone. I don't want to trigger everybody. So I figured just one notification for the day. Didn't find any other good sounds. Yeah, the chicken one will be funny. I was almost thinking the chicken one would be better for Spooktober, though. I need, like, new Spooktober sounds that I'm not used to. And the chicken one's actually loud enough that it would probably work. Maybe we can make a session where you record me making weird sounds. It could just be like all my viewers just making weird sounds all the time. Like Hans and his screeching. Okay, so do we remember where we left off last week? Because I don't. You think I would, but I just don't. So we ended up looting. We did find out that we had red carpentry one. Silly me. So we're all set there. We have a hand axe on us, but we did end up looting the fire station, I believe, right? So we do have a decent amount of stuff on us. All right. So kind of pausing here just to go over summary of where we're at. We looted a couple of these buildings nearby. There's a lot of zombies around here. These are survivor houses or whatever. There's 2 of them that we found that we got to check out. We haven't checked out either of them. We did check the fire station. And there was a vehicle here that we left. We found a vehicle and we left. We took another vehicle and we left ours there. So there's a working vehicle there. Hold on a second. Michelle, you don't hear the dogs asking to come in? Yeah, I figured as much. There was a, what was this symbol? Vehicles that we wanted to get to. This was vehicles that we've left in different places. We could hit the school up at some point. There's a grocery store here. We're probably going to need some food. And we need to work on repairing the base. So we got a lot of things we need to do. And we're going to probably go do that. We hadn't finished looting the fire station as well. We haven't really drove outside of our starting location. So we might go ahead and do that as well this stream. The generator's still running, which is good, but we're gonna need to go grab food for that. We're gonna have to go grab fuel for that. %65%, so we're getting kind of there. We'll check the vehicle, make sure. I think we had some. And if we can get up to Carpentry 2, then we can actually start cleaning this place up for one. And we can get a dumpster here so we can start throwing some of this stuff in the dumpster that we don't need, and disassembling some stuff would be ideal. So that is where we're at. At least, though, with the power on, we're keeping all of our food nice and fresh, and we can continue to cook things and do stuff like that. Although there is nothing to cook right now. We had just woken up, so let's eat real quick. Ice cream actually make us happy. Hello, Fenrir. How you doing? Yes, the generator runs on a special liquid diet. I don't usually pay attention to stream schedules, only uploads. Makes total sense. And we will smoke a little ciggy here. There we go. And now for the fire axes. I think the tools... did you hear that screaming? Oh, God. I think the tools are actually outside someplace. I don't want to use... Well, I can actually use this axe. Because the... Well, the axes that I'm using for weapons are going to be in a whole nother area. But here's some axes I can use for chopping down trees. And we're going to need a saw on us. So let's grab that, and let's grab this hand axe. And we're going to want the wood axe as well. So we'll use that hand axe up pretty quickly. And since it's nice and foggy, well, never mind. I was going to say, since it's nice and foggy, I was going to say it'll be a good day to start doing carpentry anyways. It's foggy and rainy, but literally between the time I went in there and the time I came back out, everything cleared up. So much for that. Let's get rid of these corpses. Though, we'll at least get them out of the basin over here where they can rot and not cause me any issues. I don't think there was any corpses inside the base. I think I got all those. The main thing is going to be barricading the windows. So I'm going to go around and barricade the windows that are broken first. That way, we have no issues with zombies coming in like they were last week after we ended the stream. Because if you remember, the end of that, we had a ton of zombies just pouring in. Trying to wreck our day. And I don't want them wandering upstairs and killing us. That would suck. And there's only a couple here, which is good. Oh, it looks like there might be one over there. No, it's just trash. And then we got to repair the gate, which would be nice, because that'll at least stop them from coming in entirely. I could burn these, but again, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense when I can just... leave them here to rot right outside the gate. And this stuff I actually need. Some of it we're going to need to repair the gate. Some of it is what it is. Let me get a dumpster here. I can actually delete these corpses. But again, rotting here is not a big deal either. Hey, Sab's currently very tired, so I might fall asleep on you. How was your week? It was good, Ice Glow. How was your week? I mean, it was pretty good. I had a bit of an incident yesterday. We went snowmobiling, and we ended up tearing the door off the snowmobile trailer by accident. So that is why I did not stream yesterday, because it kind of... we spent a good 30 minutes trying to figure out how we were going to get that, like... latched back up and the door shut back up so that we could drive the rest of the way home. So by the time I got home, it was super late, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I thought about doing the stream, and I was like, nah, it's definitely too late. So I kind of pushed it today. But aside from that, the rest of the week's been pretty good. Now we're going snowmobiling again tomorrow since we've got the snow. But how was your week, Ice Glow? Anything good happen? Anything bad happen? Alright, let's go run and put these materials inside. That's a creepy sound. We do have the chainsaw too, but I have no idea how the chainsaw works. So that kind of just is what it is. Doorknobs and door hinges going to go here, so I'm putting building material for now. I'll have to get a couple of I don't know. I'll have to figure something out. I got to get rid of this stuff and get some boxes and stuff for all of our building materials. So we've got the axe. Okay, it's raining again. We've got the axe, so let's go ahead and start cutting some trees down. I can start with the trees that are closer to the base and work my way out. That makes the most sense to me. So we'll actually just go ahead and equip this. And I think that'll make that the axe I use. And we'll just go till well, there it is. It's gone already, so that didn't take long at all. That broken hand axe is literally useless. So let's just go toss that out right now with that hat I picked up earlier. Yeah, luckily we had cargo straps, so we were able to cargo strap it. Like closed. I posted pictures of it in the Discord. It was pretty crazy. That was pictures of it after I cargo strapped it. That was the only way we were able to get it home in the condition that it was in. This is quite the storm. My week was okay. Spent last weekend doing a tour guide of London for a friend. Oh, that's really cool. Other than that, working alone in a warehouse makes for a very bored ice glow. Ah, yes. That would be miserable. How big of a warehouse? Is it like a really big warehouse? It's just like massive and it's just you in there all alone. Alright, so let's use the wood axe. We got to be careful because it is kind of dark, so could be very possible that zombies are lurking. Hopefully most of them are cleared out around here, but you never know. This is what makes this such a nice base, because the trees are just right here. And look at that. Maintenance already up. We're up to maintenance 3. That's fantastic. Alright, let's go ahead and saw everything. I should be able... I got the saw right here. And that will start working on our carpentry. Now, cutting down trees doesn't help carpentry, right? I don't think it does. But I know this does. How much are we getting? 7.8. So it's going to go pretty slow. Okay, got some planks. Actually got a decent amount of planks, so we'll pick those up. This should be good for our character's fitness as well, and strength. So where do we want to... What do we want to work on first? I can't build a gate. I can't get a dumpster to carpentry level 2, so the best thing to do would be to go around and barricade the windows. That would be the best. So we'll just drop all the planks here. Grab a couple more. About 300 square feet. Wow, split between self-storage and offices, but if customers or office tenants don't need my help, then it's just me staffing the building. Jesus. 300 square feet's a lot. 300,000 square feet, sorry, is a lot. You could get lost in there. Hey, the Beak, what's up? The bilk. Look, our character's already excessive exertion. Hopefully we don't have any zombies pulled to here. Actually, what I'm really hoping we don't have is a helicopter randomly coming. That would be bad for everybody. There is a couple... Interesting, the sound's different over here. There's a couple twigs and tree branches. We won't need a lot of that till winter time, but we will want to gather all of that at some point. All right. Yeah, we'll gather those. Maybe we'll craft a box someplace to put all that in. We don't have a fireplace in our house, right? We determined that. Can you uninstall and install fireplaces in houses, or do you need the antique? You probably need the antique stove, I'm guessing, to even consider that. I should grab a... I should go ahead and grab a... Alright, we got a decent amount of planks for a bit, so let's get a hammer and some nails. We could start kind of doing a little bit of boarding up here. Might as well attach to our belt right for now. Yeah, we need some nails. I think I have some nails floating. I've got a couple. And then probably just gonna need a whole box. That's fine. 300K or 30K square feet. Let me do some calculations. It's messed up since we use both imperial and metric systems to measure and work. That is messed up. It wouldn't be surprising to me if it's 300K. That's not unusual for large warehouses. Let's remove the broken glass. I think it's 3 planks per window. Like I said, we'll start with the windows that are broken first. Obviously, they're gravitational areas for the zombies. It's where they seem to want to go. So it makes the most sense to barricade those first. Oh, we can actually put 4. Okay. Lara's just going through the numbers. How many of these sounds can we play? 23.4. So how much do we get for barricading? Not a lot. Basically 1%. This is going to take a while. Look at this is quite the storm coming and going. Rain catchers would be great right now. I think there's one window on the back of the house that's broken we need to fix. Can you you can't barricade doors, so how do you do anything with doors? Hey Travis, what's up? It does sound like good sleeping weather. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm not the only one that. I know a lot of people sometimes like to. Thunderstorms are perfect for sleeping. There's the broken window there. It goes into the kitchen, I believe. It does. Actually, this window's not broken, but I would like to do both these. But let's just do the broken windows. I actually want to remove the glass first. So this will actually be really good. What is it, Alara? What are you going to tell me? I want to play more Hogwarts, but I can't. Is it good? How is Hogwarts Legacy? Tell me. I have to know. I'm not... You know... I wouldn't normally... It's not something that would probably normally fall into my realm of something I'd play, but at the same time, it looks fun. Alright, let's just see if there's any other... Okay, so no other broken windows. I have a lot of fun, and everything in that game is so pretty. You know, my fiance is a big fan of Harry Potter. And I actually want her to try that game. I think she would really like it. I could have sworn I could do something like this. But this I should be able to disassemble. Can't disassemble it, but I can pick it up. She will love it? Alright, well, I'm going to have to try it. I think she'd really enjoy it too. I think for a PC game, it's kind of overpriced. How much is it? I actually didn't know. Is it $60 or is it more than that? Hey, Matador. It's a PS5 game ported over to PC? I had no idea. Alright. There are a few things we could technically disassemble that would also raise our carpentry some, but not a lot, but we could do it. €43, €40, €60. So 60 euros. I wonder how much it is in the US then. I would have thought $60, $60 US, because that's just what games typically are, but I don't know, maybe that's changed. This is our lives right now. We're just doing a little bit of carpentry while it's raining. Too dangerous to go out into zombies and stuff anyways. 60 is a standard price. So like 60 USD you think too? Or I mean, I've never seen really very many games over that. Over 60. One plank out of that. The rest of this I'm not worried about for now. I could disassemble the arcade machine to get electrical, but I haven't read electrical, so let's not do that. Oh, I could wash myself in the rain. That's a good idea. I should do that. $13.20. I guess we'll go around and keep barricading windows, actually. Funny to think that raining would be the best weather to do outdoor carpentry. Yeah, well. This is true. I can tell you with my experience of doing outdoor carpentry that I always seem to pick days that it's gonna rain. It's just like it's like meant to be. Oh, I need to get inside and eat actually, because we gotta keep this going up. It is going up right now, which is good, but we want to keep that going up. So I can barricade this door maybe. I can barricade the door completely so you can't use it. I don't want to do that. I don't think I could. They can't smash the windows, so I don't necessarily think I can barricade just the windows. Let's eat. We want to eat stuff that's going to go bad. I don't think we really have a whole lot besides these vegetables. So we'll just do that. So the next window is probably this one over here. My computer has to work hard to run it, so make sure you have the specs for the game. I should be able to on my computer. I know her computer probably definitely won't. Which is my old laptop, actually, but that baby's on its last leg. The graphics card in it's going bad. I've had it fixed once, but might be able to put a new graphics card in it at some point. But at the time that I had the graphics card repaired, graphic cards were like super expensive because of crypto and stuff, so it didn't make sense to go buy one at the time, so I just tried to make that one work. I mean, everything else on the computer is actually not that bad, so it'd be a shame to do anything other than get it fixed. Let me see if I can take this bench apart. I should be able to. And I might get a plank out of it. I only need one more plank to barricade one more window fully, which I'll do this one. And I'm hoping this will get me to carpentry level 1, which it should. Yeah, I'll let it play on my computer. I'll probably get it then. There it is. That's another way to use VPN. Buying video games with other currencies might be cheaper. This is true. I've heard of that. I've heard of people actually doing that. So yeah, maybe I'll just get it on my computer. Is it on Steam? It is, right? It's literally picking up half the motorcycle. It's ridiculous. Just to move it over here so it's out of the way. Maybe. I can get to that window. Actually, that's why the zombies haven't been getting to that window, so doing this extra is probably dumb, but I'm going to do it anyways. Because I want this to be all cleaned up. If I want to, I could pick refrigerators up and put them in front of here or something at some point. If I'm feeling that spicy about it. I unlocked brooms today. The flying is so smooth. That's so cool. So, I heard it's not multiplayer, which doesn't matter, but I know some people are upset about that. What do you think about that, Alara? Or anybody else that's here that's played it? What's everybody's opinion on that? Alright, that's pretty good for the day. Let's go inside and we'll eat. Or we'll at least get some food to bring upstairs. Generator we know is getting low on fuel. I have some here. I don't have a lot, but let's go fill the generator. Multiplayer would be interesting. Is it the kind of game that you could really do multiplayer or not really? Does it not really fit into how the game works? But with the size of the world, it is unlikely that there will be a normal multiplayer. Is that big? Is it like a really big world? How the heck do I fill this? Fill water bottle. Why can I not fill the generator? I have turned off. Do I have to turn it off to fill it? I wasn't. Oh, add fuel. You do have to turn it off. Okay, well that's all we got. Fuel's 93% though. It's a lot better. Conditions 93. How do I repair it? I gotta turn it off to probably repair it. What do I need to repair it? Try to look at that. Fix generator, scrap electronics. Okay, well that's easy enough. I have those. So we had some scrap electronics. We've been throwing most of them out. I guess we better keep them. They're a little more handy than I thought. So we don't want the generator to blow up. I've heard of that happening. It's not fun. Free roam multiplayer in an open world is possible, but usually needs a lot of dev time. Think GTA 5 or Red Dead Redemption 1 or 2 or the Saints Row games. Yeah, that makes total sense. Especially for a game to that, you know, on that level, to that capacity. Now, wasn't Hogwarts Legacy, who developed that game? Wasn't it a AAA studio? got carpentry 1. We do want to get carpentry level 2. But it's getting pretty late. So let's go. We'll start doing a little bit of reading and stuff, and we'll go to bed early. And the next day we'll work on some stuff. Hopefully no helicopter or anything like that. What book were we reading? Had we picked one out? I don't think I started one yet because I was thinking I wanted to wait till carpentry, and then we found out we had carpentry, so that was kind of silly. Acts Volume 3. Where is that? Right there. Okay, that's what we were reading. We wanted to get Acts Volume 3. This does make sense to do. Now, we are going to need food before we go to bed. Avalanche Software developed it, and Warner Brothers Games is the publisher. Oh. Avalanche Software. What else have they made? Is there any other games that I'd be familiar with, or that's... Alright, yeah, we got to get these vegetables eaten up. Eat this too. Now, in terms of like ground beef and stuff like that, or any type of meat, we're not going to be able to get that anymore, so we're kind of doomed to eat canned food here soon, or vegetables if I eventually figure that out. I'll have to throw that out, but we won't worry about that right now. All right. Acts Volume 3, here we come. We're not going to hit this tonight, but we might get half of it read. Did the Batman and Middle-earth games and such. Oh, that kind of makes sense. I'm not familiar with the Middle-earth games. I never play the Batman games either, but I've seen the Batman games. And I actually could see some of the inspiration. I could see like some of the artistic... how it's kind of similar. All right. Just throw this up here for now. So that wasn't too bad. And just in case any zombies show up, we want to go to bed relaxed. The Mortal Kombat, I haven't played Mortal Kombat either. Although I should have known that, actually. Now thinking about it, Avalanche games, I think I knew that. How are we doing on survival? All right, so we're going to wake up. We have survived for... With that, I have to click through. We're coming... helicopter with gunshots. We're coming into August here soon. Almost there. 298 zombies killed in 20 days. And that helicopter is actually out there shooting. So hopefully it doesn't draw a bunch of zombies in, but at least we're like... woken up, we're like refreshed, ready to go. So if it does draw zombies in, we're ready. Now that helicopter possibly could shoot us, so we need to be ready for that if we go outside. Let's eat some more vegetables. And we want these. Scrap electronics for the generator. All right, let's see what we got. I think I heard a frog, but I briefly thought it might have been. Do you guys hear the helicopter? It's not completely gone yet. It's in the area, but it's not close enough for getting the little tab for it. But they're flying around still shooting zombies. All right, so we want to be careful of that helicopter flying around. That could actually be really bad for us. Let's get carpentry up to level 2 so we can get a dumpster here. We might even be able to hit fitness level 3, which would be great. get to the chopper. Not nearly as dark now as it was before. I think it will be kind of tricky to raise our carpentry once we get most of this done. I have no idea what else we would work on. I mean, we might... Yeah, I don't even know. Maybe put some flooring down. Maybe we'll make the garage a little bigger. We've got the room for it. I mean, that won't be today, obviously, but... Just kind of thinking out loud while we're doing a little bit of this here. What else we can do. To keep raising our carpentry level. There'll be stuff we can build. Sab's just streaming on my TV to see what's going on. Blind without my glasses. Need 42 inches of ultra high def to see anything. Hey, listen, don't knock it. I used to play games on like a 42-inch TV as well, so I'm not one to hate on that. Now we got another window there. Actually, we can do. So we can actually eventually use the sledgehammer to knock these walls down. Actually, I bet some of this I could destroy. Some of these tiles I could technically destroy with the sledgehammer, couldn't I? So there's no point in like disassembling them and taking them down. If I could use the sledgehammer just to destroy all the trash tiles. I'll have to try that and see. I just gotta be careful not to click a wall or anything. Can you fish out of the pool, by chance? Could we use that as a fishing source? Hey, Canuck, what's up? Glad I finally caught you live and liking this playthrough. I'm glad to hear it. So you've actually been going back and watching the streams? I try to, like, navigate them and make them as video-friendly as possible if you were to go back and watch them. So I try to explain some stuff if I can on certain things. I want to know if I... Yes, you can, Sabs, but the chances are lower than with natural sources. Oh, but it can be done. That's what you're telling me. We can also wash everything here, which is good. So if we want to get soap, we can do that. And we can fill water valves and stuff. Oh, damn it. All right. Oh, we better drop the planks once we got time. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Have you listed the mods you have installed in this playthrough? I have not. I really need to do that. I think the best way to do that is just to make a mod list, basically, which is what I've done in the past for RimWorld. I didn't want to fight them on these terms, but I'm going to have to. I usually make a mod list on Steam, and then I'll just post a link to that mod list. I've done that with my RimWorld stuff before, so that usually makes the most sense. That is probably what I should go and do. We want the scrap electronics now. Yeah, because it is a lot of mods. And if you like playing with a lot of mods, you're going to want to... And so far, I haven't had any problems with it, which is good. That's not to say it can't happen. I will say I haven't ventured out much on the map, so it makes it tricky because I've only stayed within this area so far. If we venture out, we might find some broken stuff. But hopefully not. Yeah, I'll take some time. I'll take some time this weekend and put it together. And then I'll have it. I'll post it in the bottom of the stream. Here comes another zombie. So let's ditch these corpses and not have them before. And I'll kill a zombie right here. So the helicopter kind of has them all moving around, which is fine. And that's why I'm getting that. Is there any others nearby I need to... Okay, I think we're good outside of that, though. Oh, that would actually be cool if I had to seed the pool with fish. I would love that. That would be neat. That actually... You should be able to do that. That should be a thing in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if they added that eventually, Ice Glow. Especially they've got a new update coming where they're completely revamping farming and crafting. And there's animals coming to the game, so you can actually have like cows and pigs and stuff like that. And raise them. It's like husbandry and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some stuff like that coming down the line. He promised new sounds for several weeks now, so don't get your hopes up too high. No, we just talked about the sounds last week. Don't do me dirty. Metalworking level 6. Yeah, but I can do it with carpentry. I can make a wood gate. I just don't know what carpentry I actually need. I should look into that. It's going to be under what? I don't even know where I would find that. I know you can do a wooden gate, though. NPCs are going to be wild. It will truly be a whole nother game once NPCs are added. Matador coming in with a re. Let's see. So we almost got all the windows barricaded, and yeah, we're getting there. Actually, it's not too bad. We are getting there. Tell you what, winter's coming though. It'll be August, and then we'll be coming into fall. I think we can get through winter with canned food fine. I'm not going to get a farm. Well, I could get a farm up. I don't know, though. I haven't really done any farming in this game, so I'm not as familiar with the mechanics of how it works. I'm going to have to get used to it, because when winter does come, it's going to be brutal. By the first winter, it won't be too bad. I think the second winter will be worse if we get lower on food. I mean, obviously, the map's got a lot of food. It's just getting out there and finding it all. That's a good point. I could do that. That's a good point, Matador. Yeah, if we want to grind it out, we'll do that. That's true, though. It would waste nails. But it might not be a big deal for wasting nails. It just depends on if we run out of stuff. Once we run out of actual stuff to, like, do around the base with carpentry, then that would be a good way to grind it if we needed to raise it. What did we say we needed for the gate for carpentry? You sound like Game of Thrones talking about winter coming. It is coming. I've never made it to winter in a solo playthrough. So this is exciting. In fact, I would say this is the longest I've ever been alive. So take that as you will. The longest I've ever been alive. Okay, so all the first 4 windows are barricaded. That's good. That's good stuff. We picked up all the planks here. Oh, nope, there's some down here we can still pick up. Get some stripper zombies to set up some dance poles in your base and tie them to the pole. Oh, we probably need metal working too to make the poles, though. We could try the... let's go over to the gate here. We could try taking the sledgehammer to get rid of some of the trash. We might try that in a second. So how do I make a gate? Right here. Double wooden door. So I need carpentry 6. Oh my god. So we are screwed for a while. I mean, we'll get it eventually, but it's going to take some sweet, sweet time. Alright, well, I've got enough planks, so we might as well go ahead and barricade the garage. That way, if we're in there for some reason working on something, zombies don't come smashing in very easily. So why not? I know a few ways to power level a few things, really. Like how so? Like what are one of these ways? I must know. Depending on how cheese it is, we might or might not try it. I don't mind some power leveling, just depending on what, as long as it's like part of the game. I don't even care if it's realistic, as long as it's just part of the game. It's nothing like altering the game. Like, I shouldn't say part of the game. Like, I wouldn't want to go into like a god mode or something and just change something. I'm drinking some rum right now, taking one for the team so you don't have to. If I do drink hard liquor, I am more of a bourbon guy myself, but I don't drink a lot of hard liquor. But I really like some beers. But right now I'm just drinking water. Hydrating. What kind of rum? Water with flavoring in it is what I'm drinking. Oh, what kind of rum is your go-to rum, though? Wait, we should probably go grab some soap and wash our clothes. I think we're... Let's see. Carpentry... I think we're good for now. We'll take the... It's already 1,400. I actually got to go find some water. Drinkable water. There should be some in our house. We'll take the... What was I going to say? I don't remember now. Oh, the sledgehammer. We'll test it out on a couple of these things to see how that works. Yeah, I didn't want to use too much of my water in the house, but it's really all I can do right now. So it is what it is. I think this, because I do think that the... Wait, actually I don't remember. Oh, no, the water's not off yet. I can't even believe the water is not off yet. That just blows my mind. So actually we don't have to wash outside. We could just do it right here. That's right. So all the soap is technically upstairs, though. So we'll do that before we go to bed. So let's grab something to eat, actually. Or we'll just... I guess just eat pickles. The peas will do tonight. And we are going to have to go out and get some food. That's for sure. Hey, Matt Ward, what's up? Glad to see you streaming more often, brother. We missed you. I missed you guys, too. Yeah, I'm enjoying doing the streaming. Especially been really enjoying this playthrough with Project Zomboid. It's been a lot of fun. We're almost fitness level 2. We've done a lot of... we've done really good surviving. It's the longest I've ever survived in this game, so it's got me all excited. Alright, the sledgehammer. We're going to test that out real quick. Oh, I want to see if I can destroy. So it says destroy, but like I don't want to destroy like the house on accident. So let's just try this. Okay, perfect. So it actually will give a highlight. So we can go around and clear some of this stuff up. That might be easier than picking it up and throwing it in a dumpster. So why don't we do that? Eat yogurt first? That's right. The yogurt will go bad. Good point. Good point. So this makes cleaning up way easier. So we can actually do a lot of cleanup for the base this way. Because there's a lot of crap we need to get rid of. Anything I can disassemble, like the arcade machines and stuff, I will. But anything that's like trash just needs to go. If I can't use it for storage or anything, it's useless. So now the trash, like on the ground, I can't destroy. That would destroy the door. So that I have to still try and pick up, which is going to be a pain. But yeah, all of this can go. Now, does this help my fitness or anything, or does it really do anything? Let's find out. 2716. Okay, got to make sure I'm highlighting the right thing here. We're going to be in trouble. Maybe strength? No, I'm still the same. So I'm going to say no. Alright, so now I can put some boxes and stuff in here, maybe, or stuff. A federal offense breaking down a mailbox. This is true. I don't want my character going to prison. That would be bad. Who doesn't have a pallet filled with trash at their house? I mean, that's everybody's life. Look at that. The base is already looking so much better. I'm excited to see what it'll look like after we really get it all tuned in. I bet it'll be awesome. I'm almost going to miss all this trash. I've gotten so used to seeing it. We should connect our garage to the house. That can be a carpentry thing we can do. We should connect the garage to the house and then make the garage bigger. Well, there's definitely enough room. We can clear these trees to park vehicles over here. Ah, that'd be good. I mean, we're probably not going to get to that this stream, but that's something that we can do. Well, the game plan right now, I've just spent the first few days getting carpentry up and working on the house a bit. I should have got a little air there. We do need to go back out and finish looting the fire station, which we're going to do. And I need to get... I want to get fitness to level 2. I don't think we'll get strength to level 5. There is... Let's take a look at the map real quick. So there's a survivor house here I'd like to hit, and one down here I'd like to hit. Like I said, finish looting the fire station. I would love to loot a gun store or a police station. Or the survivor houses. We're looking for a shotgun. So that's going to be kind of the main things we're going to focus on right now, and then we'll take it from there. So tomorrow we'll head to the fire station and finish looting that. We need to get a shotgun so that we can start raising our... aiming and our reloading, and the shotgun's going to be the best way to do that. But yeah, cleaning up the base is definitely important. It seems silly for now, but it does allow us a little bit more room to move around. Plus, it's aesthetically pleasing, so it's moralizing, I guess, to watch the base progress. We got a lot of room to expand here, so we really can't go wrong. We got a ton of trees that'll constantly keep growing, a nice walled-in fence, room for gardening, a pool. We can expand the garage. There's just a lot of stuff we can do with this space. Did I manage to visit a German store? I have not yet. I would have to go to the nearest city to me, which is Syracuse, and I haven't been out that way at all this week. I don't go into the city too often, probably once every couple of weeks. Will I be in the city? I'll be in the city next Saturday, so maybe I'll make a point to do it then. You know, I should have checked Google. I got to see if there even is one. I mean, I'm sure there is. I know there's a lot. There's a couple of Japanese stores. So the pool we could fence in with the farm. We could have the farm over here, and then the pool right here, so we can use the pool water to water the crops. And we'll set up a little fishing hut And we can fish in the pool, even though it's not as good as, obviously, fishing in a river or something. That, or we could find a nearby river and set up a fishing hut, and then we could just commute to it to fish. Might be ideal, actually. Is it already Thomas time? It can't already be Thomas time. Why are you destroying the barbecue? That's a good question. Why did I destroy the barbecue? You all just sat there and watched me do it. Nobody said anything. Now I have to go find a new barbecue. Because you can cook on that, can't you, with a propane tank? I mean, it doesn't matter. We can cook inside on the stove because I got electricity, but I guess it just didn't cross my mind. I was just like, I'm on a destroying rampage right now, if you can't tell. Ah, yes. When will you learn? I love that. It's so fitting too. All this stuff here I can actually... I think I can disassemble this stuff for materials. We're just passing the time for the day. We're already tired and stuff, so no point going out. And then tomorrow, like I said, we'll be going out. I think a lot of this I can disassemble. It's mainly just like trash that I'm trying to get rid of, like these chairs here. Typically, one of the easiest ways to level carpentry is to disassemble furniture / doors and other houses that you have looted. It's a good idea. It's a really good idea. We should do that. Best XP ratio are double beds. Yeah, we could actually do that. We could go and disassemble furniture in some of the houses nearby that we've looted and just completely take everything apart. We could also, I think you could take the wall out here. Is this wall actually supporting? Or can you take it out? I don't see why you can't. Because then we could actually store stuff under the stairs also. Instead of it being dead space. Maybe it makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. I'm just going to finish getting rid of everything that's basically considered like trash that I can't disassemble. Because why not? We only have a few things left. It's basically the stuff that's out here. So that'll be all done. And within, like, the first 2 days of streaming, we've already accomplished so much. Does that actually have water in it? I doubt it. It does. Oh, my God, I almost destroyed it. And it's a water source. How much? 400 out of 1,000? Holy crapola. Wow. Did you guys know that? That must be one of my mods. That's awesome. Good morning, Mobster. Heading to Okinawa for a week tomorrow. Hey, that's awesome. Have you ever been to Okinawa? Or this is your first time going? So we're not going to do anything with these water jugs. We can move them inside if we want to, but that is sweet. So there's 400 out of 1,000 water in there. That's a lot of water. Never been there? Oh, you're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it. As you know, I'm a big fan. 1820. Let's put the sledgehammer up. We can do a little bit of reading X Volume 3. The hour should be over. I haven't changed it, so I do admit I have not changed it. So if it's not coming up, I don't know why. We know it's obviously working because we've already messed around with it tonight, so... So in terms of like the trash, that I just have to pick up, which is what it is. That's the window. So like trash is going to be pretty much... Trash is going to be impossible to pick up. It just is. I don't know why sometimes I can and sometimes I can't. I wish there was a mod that just made it like go away after a while. I might not be able to get the trash picked up. So maybe I can set it on fire or something. I don't know. Let me grab... So what did I say? We'll grab some peas. We're going to read. That'd be a good way to kind of finish off the night and wash our clothes and stuff. Let me do that. And we've got liquid soap up here. We'll just grab one. Okay, perfect. Can't do all I'd like to do because of my 1-year-old daughter. Can't do caves or too many stairs like castles, etc. Hey, but there's still... Oh, and you can't... Well, it's too cold anyways to do anything. It's actually still cold there in Okinawa. Yeah, it's cold there in Okinawa now. But, yeah, there's still some really cool stuff to do that you can bring your daughter around with for sure. There's a really cool aquarium in Okinawa. And then there was a... There's like a glass blowing place you can go so you can blow glass and everything, but I don't know. I'd say it'd be open in the wintertime, but some of it's outside, but it's probably pretty warm in the area where they're actually smelting the glass. Wait, you're using over 180 mods, and I thought I modified my playthrough a lot. You madman. Hey, Hadrian. Yeah. Yeah, it's 184 mods to be exact. I'm actually surprised the game works. What I did is I basically went into the Steam store and I scrolled for like 3 hours straight through the mods and just installed everyone that looked interesting to me, and I was like, this looks cool, this looks like it might work, this looks cool. And then I booted up the game and it crashed. So I just went through and uninstalled the mod and booted up the game, and then it would work for a bit and crash, and I just kind of did that till I finally got to a point where the game would stop crashing and everything seemed to work. So I have 180 mods. I think 40 of them are new locations added to the map. And can I see that? I can't really see that, although we do see Erie County here, which isn't far from us, so we'll want to check that out. But aside from that, it's kind of hard to see the new locations, but you can kind of see there's like a spot here, and there's a really cool location here. There's a bridge going across the river, so who knows? Maybe some stuff across the river. So kind of neat. We'll be able to explore the world and everything. I think it's going to be really fun. Time for a supply run. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, next day, we're going to go to sleep. We're going to wake up. We're going to go for a supply run. We got a couple places we got to hit. We got to get some more things that we're going to need. For sure. Were you stationed there? Yes, I was stationed in Okinawa for 3 years out of my 5. I spent San Diego. I was in North Carolina for a year, San Diego for a year, and then 3 of them in Okinawa, Japan. So we almost used up that cleaning liquid. Oh, Laura, you got an infection? You didn't say anything in the Discord. I remember I saw you say something about medications, but I actually didn't know that's what it was. Well, at least they... Yeah, at least they gave you some antibiotics and stuff. Was it like a viral or a infection or... Okay, I think we're good here. We'll just fill the water bottle. We actually did not use the last bit of cleaning liquid. Aquarium is on the list. My wife wants to do the ox cart on Ishigaki Island. I actually have never been there. I want to do whale watching. I did not do any whale watching, believe it or not. I didn't get out on the boat much besides the little bit of floating around I did with the military. And I'm not familiar with the ox cart. Camp Lejeune, I would bet. I was actually I was in aviation, so I was in Marine Corps Air Station New River in North Carolina, and then I was in Miramar in San Diego, and then Futenma in Okinawa. Yeah, not Cherry Point, though. Yeah, I was near Cherry Point. But New River's where the Ospreys were, and I was I was an Osprey mechanic. I was wondering if you were in Miramar when you said San Diego. Yes, yes, I was in Miramar. I loved Miramar. It was great. San Diego was definitely an awesome duty station. Just really, really expensive place to live, eat, have fun. Everything costs so much money. I can't even imagine what it was now. I mean, we're talking back in 2012. Okinawa, Japan was definitely by far my favorite. I could have lived there. That place was awesome. The food was good. The people were great. I loved Japan. All right, so we got to eat. So we might as well just go ahead and eat now. Then we'll read for a bit, and then we'll do that. I grew up in southern Orange County, so yeah, I feel you, man. Hey, that's awesome. It's a great area. Expensive as fuck, though. Yeah, it was really expensive. That whole area. Anytime I wanted to go out and do something, it costed like absurd amounts of money. At the time, gas, I think, in California was in, we're talking 2012. So, I mean, gas was expensive now and expensive a couple months ago. But when I was stationed in San Diego, I think the most I ever paid for gas was like, I would say like $4.80 or something. And that's 2012. And I was on like PFC pay. So I was broke. I was dirt broke. I was so broke. I think at one point I remember having like $210 in my checking account. I was like, oh my God. And it was like $50 to fill my tank. And I was like, what am I going to do? But yeah, San Diego is fun. Alcohol was expensive. You go down to the gas lamp. If you've been in that area and you've been in San Diego, then you know the gas lamp and stuff. That's where all the bars and stuff are. And we did a lot of stuff. Go to the beach all the time. And got into paintball, actually, when I was there for a bit. There's a lot of really good paintball parks around California. Not really where I live. Like up in New York, there's nothing like that. I don't know if it's the weather or because paintball here is kind of like a seasonal sport, so it's hard to make money because you can really only do it in the summertime. It's too cold in the winter. But in Southern California, it's like 75 degrees all year round, and it never fucking rains. So it's a great place to have airsoft or paintball. So it's just a big thing down there, and we got into paintball. So we almost got Axe Volume 3 read, which is good. We're going to go to sleep. We're going to wake up and do some looting tomorrow. Have you ever been to Slater's 50/50? I think that's like the only restaurant I remember from San Diego that I really enjoyed. It's called Slater's 50/50. It's pretty close to the beach, and they make burgers. They are 50% ground beef, 50% ground bacon. It was awesome. I have earbuds in. Oh no, Matador. Look what you've done. Alara, look what you've done to the earbud users. All right, let's go ahead and fill our water bottle real quick. Just make sure the water is still on in the game. How is it even possible? Everybody should know by now that I do that as much as possible. As much as you possibly can, which is every, what we've determined, every hour or so. It's great. That's absolutely great. Yeah, let's start eating the yogurt before it goes bad. I forgot yogurt goes bad. Hey, Q, what's up? First time catching you live. Hello to you and to everyone in the chat. Hello to you as well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to your first live stream. I don't know if you've seen any of the previous ones that I've uploaded before, but now you're seeing it live. In person and live. I should swap this axe for a better condition axe, I think. And just use this axe for wood cutting. I hate to do that. It just seems so silly, but it's not in that good of condition. We will definitely have to go and get ourselves more axes at some point. But we're going to need these axes for cutting down trees. So when they get into low condition, it just is what it is. I know we've got a couple fire axes inside, and we're about to go finish looting the fire station, so we might as well do that. Although it's really foggy, which makes me kind of nervous to go out. Hopefully the fog clears up. This is where we've been storing our weapons. Actually, I have one axe here. It's not even in that great a condition. How did that happen? So this one needs to go with the fire axes. This one's not nearly as bad, so we'll just attach that one to our back. It's not as bad as the last one was anyways. This one hasn't been repaired, no. The axe is nearly full. Once you get down to like half condition, isn't it usually not that great? I thought it was usually when you get down like to this part, you usually want to ditch it, or am I wrong? Is my understanding of weapon condition wrong? I guess it doesn't seem that bad. Let me compare it to this, the damage on this one. Or does the damage... Oh, I guess it isn't as bad as I thought it would be if that does alter. I guess I don't know if it does. We'll throw this one in the back of the vehicle. This one definitely, I think, is shot. Although the damage don't look any different on that one either. Right? Because for every condition you drop on a weapon, that weapon does a little bit less damage, is how I understood it. Where was the one I just had? Am I losing my mind? I've got it right here. Okay. The damage doesn't change with condition? Are you sure? I could have swore it did. If it doesn't, then it doesn't make any sense to drop these. If that's the case, but I could have swore I read somewhere on the wiki that they did. I've been watching a lot of your old series, so happy to catch you live. Hey, that's awesome. I haven't uploaded anything in a long time, obviously, as you probably know. But I've been streaming still every week, which is good. And I am working on something for the channel, so there is something in the works. It's not all doom and gloom just yet. I'm overburdened, but there's like nothing I'm carrying. I do have a pistol on me that I frankly should just drop, because I need to get a shotgun and raise my aiming and reloading long before I even think about firing a pistol. So let's just go ahead and plop this bad boy out of here. It's just wasting space that it doesn't need to waste. I'll have to put it over here. I really need to get some... I would like to get a gun locker or something. Oh, damn it. I'd like to get a gun locker or something at some point. That would be ideal. That's kind of where we need to get to. I never had problems with damaged melee equipment. That what lowers melee damage is tiredness and exhaustion. Okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Alright, so we're going to head, even though it's foggy, we're going to head on over to the fire station and finish looting that. Hopefully everything goes good. We can get some gas whilst we're out too, if we can. The power's off, so we can't just fill up at a gas station, but we can siphon some stuff out of vehicles, and we can... Now, if we have to, we'll look for another generator so we can eventually fuel up a generator maybe next to a gas station, and then we can turn the generator on, use the pumps, and then turn it off, which is what would be ideal. Holy crap. I actually was not expecting that. So let me just focus on this real quick so I don't get us killed. Going out in the fog's a little sketchy, but we're gonna handle it. Let's make sure we do a smoke while we're driving so we don't have to do it when we stop. You definitely need a generator for a gas station. Yeah, I totally agree with that. We had a gas station right next to our base. Like, we couldn't be in a better spot in terms of where the base is. This actually looks like a good spot to base up too, just because of the tall fences and stuff. A little more zombies than I thought would be in this area. We did clear a lot a few days ago, but obviously they've moved around some. Ooh, there's a lot of zombies that have wandered into this area. That's no good. It's going to be kind of tricky because of the fog. Let's see what we can do. We'll keep the vehicle running, so if we've got to make a getaway, we can. Alright, let's just start working on clearing some of them coming in so we don't get overwhelmed all at once. I do not like fighting at this angle because of that reason. It's a little bit harder to gauge. That zombie's actually got an axe. It's not great, but we're going to take it. Oops. What did I just do? I just dropped my backpack. Okay. What did I just do? Drop my backpack? What the heck? We are missing some Louisville maps. So I'll just grab that just in case. We'll check it out here in a second. Stuff that I can just take apart for electronics. And just raising our electrical in general. More zombies coming in. Sorry, it's going to be kind of tricky for me reading here just for a bit because I don't want to make a mistake. It's very easy for me to do, as some of you might know. Yeah, I actually think that's a section of the map that we haven't read yet, and I guess both of them are the same section. All right, let's go clear these two zombies out. Yeah, the Twitch chat's pretty slow. There's two people there. I think it's you, Alara, and somebody else. I don't know who else. Might still be Purple Fishy. Lurking. I still enjoy watching you regardless, watching your Skeleton play throughout the month. This looks like a fun game too, so glad to watch. Awesome. Yeah, this is a really fun game. This game's actually extremely enjoyable. It's so far been one of my favorite games to play. Ranked right up there, right next to like RimWorld and stuff like that in terms of quality of game. I'm definitely having a blast with it. I mean, it's like a zombie survival... it's a zombie survival... simulator is what it is. Alright, so just backing the vehicle up there so we can head inside the fire department. We got to be really careful with the electricity off. It's going to be dark. Zombies could have wandered into here. I'm hoping they didn't, but we know how that goes. Actually, should be trying to take these water coolers at some point because when the water does go out, we can take these with us and we can fill water bottles and stuff with them. So... what's it take to pick it up? Nothing. It's just really heavy. So it's a source of fresh water, which is always good. If a zombie comes after us right now, we're screwed. All right. Let's just leave the back open so we can throw stuff in quick. Alara's got it. I started watching Fogman only. Also a good playthrough that I really enjoyed. There's a mod where you can just take the bottle off those dispensers. I've seen that mod. I heard there was something wrong with it that was broken somehow. Okay, so the only place that we haven't looted at the fire station is the upstairs. And I don't know if there's going to be axes or anything up here, but we'll check it out just in case. I was kind of thinking there actually might not be anything up here we need. But it's at least worth checking out. Okay. Oh. No, damn it. No. Damn it. Sprinter out of nowhere. Oh, thank God. Oh, God. That was terrifying. I gotta take a second. Well, That is a prime example that these sprinters can absolutely wreck your day. They come so fast I couldn't even turn to swing at him in time. Whew. I can't believe we didn't get bit. We got to figure out what got damaged.
Run.
Because he definitely damaged some clothing. So let's take the time to do that right now and figure out what got damaged. Yes, keen hearing is important for that reason. Gotta love the jump scares. That was terrifying. So for those of you that don't know, although most of you seem like you've been watching for a bit now, or maybe have caught some of the past streams, I have a mod that allowed me to tweak a percentage of the zombies and turn them into sprinters, and it makes the game, as you can see, like if that was just a walking zombie, would have caught us off guard, but we probably could have handled it better. But just that sprinter was on top of us so fast, I could barely react, especially because I had the axe kind of ready to go with the other zombie. And so the military desert camo has a hole in it, and that's probably what took the brunt of it. So we're gonna want to go back and repair that. We don't want to have a hole because we know that's how zombies get to you. So that zombie bit and caused a hole, but the next zombie will bite through that hole and actually cause an infection. So we need to be careful. That could be really nasty. Yeah, so that sucks. That's why usually you want to try to pull zombies out of these places, because that's the kind of garbage that happens. So we know these doors are all shut. Let's go clear the last open area here. All right. So a kitchen, which isn't a bad thing. All right. Let's just grab what we can out of here. Probably should clear those rooms, but we'll hear something bang down the door if there is something. I actually don't... I could use a... Well, I don't really need a garbage bag. I only need to make like one water collection area, but this I do need. The flashlight I might as well dismantle. So yeah, those damn zombies, they will get you. The sprinters, they will literally wreck. They will wreck your day.
When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Oh god. And that's the stuff Sabby enjoys when the game gives him a hard time. It's giving me a hard time right now, I'll tell you that. That gate, I had a heart attack. I thought that was it. When that zombie did that, I was like, no, this is it. Like, it's over. Stream just started pretty much, and it's over. So that's where your clothing can really protect you. We need to go immediately get a new piece of clothing or fix that hole, whichever makes the most sense. Because like I said, the next zombie that does that will bite right through that hole and you'll get infected. Might as well take this stuff with us for cooking purposes. That I'm not going to worry about. Probably nothing in the fridge. Everything's going bad. The pineapple's stale, rotten. The butter, though, we can take. I mean, you could eat a stale pineapple. It's not a big deal. Everything else is rotten. So I'll take the pineapple just to eat. Because we're still trying to get our weight up. Alright, yeah, let's clear the rooms. Now these rooms have windows, right? Yeah, so I can look in them. That doesn't mean there might not be a zombie in a corner. And if there's another sprinter... God, this game is nerve-wracking. What is this? Another locker room. Okay. So we could put the denim shirt on and get rid of the military camo shirt. We might as well do that because at least the denim shirt doesn't have any holes. It's good condition, has a little bit of bite defense and scratch defense, so it's better than nothing. Let's check our boots. They're still good condition. We'll grab an extra pair to bring back to base with us, though. This you can actually dismantle. I mean, I could grab the firefighter equipment, but I'm not going to. I don't really need this stuff. The helmet and everything I don't really need. That's a good pack, 49 and 80, but I think the Headhunter backpack's 27 and 85, but I got it for the 85. So everything else here we don't need. There might be better backpacks eventually, but for now. Oh, I guess I never put that on silence. That's okay. All right, now we got this one room here. Man, that could have been so bad. Okay. I haven't fully checked the open area, but I got to check now, right? So we're good now. We've looted the fire station. I'm not even going to go in the garage part because I've already looted that. I just want to get the hell out of here before another zombie comes out of nowhere. Alright, there's really no point in dealing with those zombies. Let's drop this stuff off. I'm actually going to shut the door on the fire station so I don't have to think about it being open behind me. Hey, Deathman, what's up? Enjoying from Twitch, I see. I haven't seen you in a while, Deathman. Where you been? What's going on? All right, let's take a look real quick at the map. So we can mark the fire station as explored. A little bigger X. As for what's next, I mean, we need guns. Or we need a shotgun so we can get shooting up. It's not a huge deal, but it's something we do need to do. There's a survivor house here. There's also one here. Both of them had a lot of zombies around them. But let's go up through the neighborhood here and I guess maybe have a peek. I'm a little nervous, but it's not foggy. Oops, it's not foggy anymore, so I don't like the fact that that doesn't start on the first turn. It makes me a little nervous. That's why I usually leave them running if I'm clearing zombies, because you never know. If you turn them off and then jump back in like you're going to escape, you might not. So I find sometimes it's just best to leave running for that reason. Then once I've cleared the zombies, I'll turn them off. So there is the same vehicle as ours, except that has a roof tent on the top. So I could come and disassemble this vehicle, and I could actually use the parts from it to fix up the one we've got. So let's mark that. All right. Alright, so in terms of getting to the survivor house, probably impossible with the amount of zombies here. There's another headhunter zombie, but we're not going to worry about it. There's a survivor house. Actually, not nearly as many zombies in the area as I thought there would be. Let's leave the vehicle parked just like this with it running and see what we can do here. We'll let them come to us. We're not gonna We're not going to do anything that's going to provoke too many in the area right now. Let's just take our time. Decent amount, but we can probably handle this. Okay, a couple coming up over the fence. None from behind me, which is the most important. Ah, sprinter. Okay, so the sprinter's going to make this challenging. Okay, we're not going to outrun the sprinter, so we've got to deal with him. There we go. I feel kind of lazy right now with my combat, which is not a good thing. I need to be a little more careful. And we did change out that one piece of clothing. Ooh, look at that zombie. We did change out that one piece of clothing, which is good. Damn it. Okay. Okay, so the headhunter zombie actually followed us up here. Just fine. Let's just pull this one. Sorry if I'm not reading the chat. It's because I'm just trying not to die right now. Okay. Almost axe level 5. This zombie got a party hat on. A black party hat on. It's like an end of the world party. Alright, let's pull the headhunter. Now I can read. Okay, so police station's just to the west of where you are now, so we're definitely gonna want to check that out. What's up, Sean? How you doing? I'm glad you're here, Deathman, because you know a lot about the game. So I can run stuff off of you. Although everybody's been pretty good about... Okay, so we don't want to use that. These are not part of the mod I normally use, so they're not actually worth using. I will take this stuff. That's in terrible condition. We already have the headhunter backpack. We're using it. Nothing else really makes sense to grab, so we're just going to leave all of this. Grab the matches. And yeah, so we're going to want to check that vehicle out, see if it does have a better engine, because we know this quality isn't the best. So that is definitely a great point. And we will definitely make a point to go over there and check that out sooner rather than later. Our character is getting tired, so we might want to pick up our Legos and go home here in a second. You know, we've cleared this out pretty good, but I don't know how much of a risk I want to take hanging out if we're tired. I can take some vitamins. I actually have some here. I think the vitamins are supposed to help. I don't know. That's a section of the map I'm almost positive I did not have. So I think we've now found almost all, if not have found almost all of Louisville. Which is cool. That'll be nice. Oh, man, Deathman, where have you been, though? In lurking mode lately. Oh. I see Sabat's using that lumberjack build we taught him in multiplayer. It is a really good build. It works great. Not only your character 2 a.m. here. This is, yeah, it's late for you. Yeah, the lumberjack build is awesome. I've had a lot of luck with it, so I feel like I'd be crazy not to use it. All right, so this is a survivor house. We know that. I can't unbarricade this, but I can just knock it down. Make a lot of noise. Door's still locked. We'll just knock it down. Hopefully we don't pull a zombie in. Alright, I think we're going to have to come back, though. I'm not feeling confident right now being exerted that I want to hang out here for long. How many pills can I take before it kills me? There's obviously zombies in the in here too. We know that for a fact. Get yourself a new bra. Your old one is damaged. The strap broke on it. What do you want me to do? That's what happens when people don't know how to take them off properly. Utility vehicles, ones with police, fire station, armory, have by default better engine qualities, and it's your best bet to find a 100 quality engine vehicle. I'll show you the quality of our vehicle we've got now, Deathman, when I get a chance. And then you can see what we are up against. But I don't think I can loot this here. I don't feel confident doing it because I'm almost sure with my moderate exhaustion and my drowsiness that it's just not going to go good for me if I run into a large group of zombies. I mean, I can take a peek. I'm pretty sure I hear a zombie in here. I can't tell which door. He must be upstairs. So let's just plan on coming back here. We've got it marked on the map, so it's not a big deal. But we've cleared a good amount of the zombies out. Probably have to clear more out later. It's already 17:20, so let's head back and we can sleep, and tomorrow will be a new day. Now you gotta worry about starting the vehicles if they're already running, see? Look at the groups of zombies up here. And every time I drive through the city, I change where they are. So they clump up in certain areas and they'll have to be dealt with eventually. Like, me driving through here has definitely clumped these zombies up more and more. So at some point, I'm going to have to start clearing zombies around the area. It's just a fact of the matter. And we're probably going to pull some zombies down to our base, which is also another reason why we don't want to push ourselves to the point of pure exhaustion. Because if we draw zombies into the base, we want to be able to fight them. And we know we've already drawn a couple before doing this. See, there's a couple already here. They're going to definitely follow me down, and we're going to have to definitely clear them out. Have you been watching any of the streams, Deathman, by chance? Have you had a chance to see, like, our base set up and all the stuff like that we've worked on? Now with all that junk cleared out, I could just park the vehicle right here and empty it out. Hopefully I can make the swing around if I had to leave in an emergency, but I just jump the fence and run if that was the case. They're actually not... one's wandering down here. I'm just going to eat the rest of this pineapple. While I wait for the zombie to get down here. Do you play with no respawn and max peak from day one? I don't play with max peak from day one. I don't remember what I set the peak to, but it was pretty early in the game. I think 30 days or 60 days. Maybe it was 60 days. I don't remember now. I can go back and check. But I don't have it max peak to day one. But I do have respawn. I have respawn turned off, so I can clear an area. If I don't visit a tile for up to like 16 days or something, those zombies can start spawning back into it. Which makes sense, because I wanted to like leave certain cities after I maybe looted them and then come back, and they might not spawn like to the point they were originally, but there'll still be some zombies. Alright, so we can put these, even that hand axe for cutting trees. This will go in the tool area. Should actually probably read before I do that. Everything else is going in the house, so I just got a few tools. If you disable respawn and have peak from day one, it still fills areas you clean up via migration mechanics. Oh. Well, that's a good way to do it. Unless you can tame them, barricade every floor, level window, and close every door. Well, that's probably not going to happen. Yeah, so respawn's turned off besides, like I said, if I don't visit a tile for, I think I set it up for 16 days. And they spawn in very slow if they do. But other than that, they don't respawn at all in any tile that I'm in. Although, how big are the tiles? I actually don't think I know the answer to that question. See that because I got it on me. The Great Wall of Louisville. Yeah, we can just wall all of Louisville in. Why not? We'll come back for the water dispenser in a second. Crap, I got all those scrap electronics. Actually, the gas can is the one thing I don't need. Okay, so we'll just throw the scrap electronics in there, throw the other stuff inside there, and then we just move the water dispenser inside and we're done. We'll read, we'll get some food, we'll call it a night. And then tomorrow, we'll figure out what we got to do next. We do need to fix that generator. Maybe we'll go up and try to do that, actually. I have a screwdriver. So maybe I'll take this stuff up with me. Great Wall of Louisville is a fun challenge. Have to do that someday. You psycho. Could you imagine trying to wall Louisville? The trees you'd have to cut down. Oh my God. It'd be wild. It'd be absolutely wild. No, I'm not going to fill this anytime soon. So all our stuff for cooking and whatnot's going in here. Everything else we can eat just goes in the fridge unless it's non-perishable. I mean, technically butter, but... The bread we're going to eat tonight. Does cereal go bad at some point or no? And then where did I put canned goods? I don't remember. Is it in this corner cabinet? It is. We actually got a lot of canned goods in here, which is good. When I got used to that craziness of that modded server, vanilla felt too easy. Did you say try to clear the entire map? That would be unbelievable. Super challenging. It's super challenge. You know, I kind of sometimes think like what happens if I get good at the game and I like manage to somehow, I don't know, clear the map, but I think that's actually damn near impossible. I'm like blatantly just out of room for guns. Wasn't I storing guns in here or something? Oh my God. All right, so I've got some room. I gotta do something about that. All right. Oh, the last thing I gotta grab is the water dispenser. That we're just going to place someplace here. We'll put it in the kitchen, actually. Makes the most sense. There we go. When we run out of water, we will have a little bit extra there, plus the water that we found up above. So, no, cereal is non-perishable. Okay, perfect. That's what I was hoping. All right, we don't really have a whole lot of time to read, but we can do it. I really want to get Axe Volume 3 done. Although, funny enough, we're already almost Axe Level 5 before you even finish this. I think we'll just go ahead and pound it out tonight and be done with it. Even though we might not get done till like midnight. No. It's going to mess up my sleep schedule. So let's just eat half the bread. We'll go to sleep. We'll wake up, eat the other half of bread, and then we'll finish the book. Then it will be done. Then we're going to work on repairing the generator. And we're into August. In fact, I think we're coming into August. We're going to wake up on August 2nd. Once it ticks over. We can take a look at our survival. No, it is August 1st. So it is August, though. So we're you know, hot part summer here coming into, but we're gonna start hitting. We are gonna start hitting the cold months once we get into like October and stuff. All right, there's that, and let's just finish reading this. Like I said, be done with it. So I would kind of like to go check out that vehicle. We might be able to tow it back, depending on its condition, or just swap over to it entirely, if it makes sense. All right, now that that's done, I do want to start working on aiming and whatnot. So where was that police station you mentioned? Over here, right? It's right here, across the street, or from the fire station. We should probably hit that up too. All the military boots I want to store. Then we got to get carpentry level 2 here. I want to work on at some point. Let's check our wound here. Oh, it's actually healed. Perfect. I'm getting pretty low on the lighter, and then we got matches. Okay. Cigarettes, the scrap electronics. Let's go see if we can work on the generator then. So I don't know. Okay, condition 99. Okay, so condition should be 100 now. And fuel 85, so not bad. And that used 5 scrap electronics. Okay, so we'll throw a couple more in here. Then we've got them. This game needs to be renamed Project Hoarder. It's true. Okay, just one zombie somehow wandered in. That's fine. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, well. We got fitness 2 though, and we just leveled up axe, so this is good. Especially because I got axe level 5 and I read axe volume 3, so we should level this up pretty quick. Yeah. So just those zombies that wandered in. Rename Project Hoarder. I try not to hoard, so I don't grab, like, everything I see, but it's easy. I can see how it can be easy to do. I only grab the stuff I absolutely think I'm going to need or use. Or stuff that I'm using for leveling up, like watches I grab, because you can disassemble them. I'll take it just in case. Yeah. Kind of makes you wonder if, like, in a real zombie apocalypse, like, would you hoard everything? Yeah, probably you would. Okay, there's nothing here that's worth grabbing. All right. So we leveled up fitness to 2, which is freaking awesome. That makes such a big difference. Even axe level 5 is a big deal. So all of that's really good. We do want to siphon some fuel out of some vehicles. Let's shut the door to the base. And I guess we could we could go check out this vehicle real quick again, see if we can get close to it. Let's do that. And then if we have time, maybe we'll swing over to the police station, or we'll finish clearing the survivor house, maybe. Look at how much they've moved up and around the fence here. Holy crap. That's a sprinter. Like, seeing these large groups of zombies definitely makes me nervous, but oh, clear them out a little bit at a time. Like, it's just what you do. It's what you have to do. Alright, so I have to leave the vehicle running. So if I have to make a quick getaway and those zombies don't seem to be following me. So let's just clear these zombies out, maybe down here. So I feel like I can loot this in peace. I know, Deathman. I don't have any backup, and that's unfortunate. I do really enjoy multiplayer with this game for that reason, that it's just fun playing with, you know. God, remember that time, Deathman, we were looting that gun store in that modded-in area? And, like, all of a sudden, like, I don't even know, like, probably like 1,000 zombies spawned in and started wandering in. Like, spawned in somewhere down below, or... That was so fun. We were, like, burning up all of our ammo trying to deal with them. I so thought we were dead. Real quickly, I'm just going to check the map and see if I did get all the Louisville maps. Okay, there actually is a couple I haven't gotten yet, but I do have a pretty large part of them. So let me check this one quick. You never know. Nope, I've already seen that one. Okay, there's a zombie up there. We used all the ammo we looted there just to keep the gate clean until all the people come online come and helped us out. I know. Like, we found all this ammo and stuff, and we're like, oh man, we're gonna take all this ammo back to the base, and then we literally burned it all up just trying to get out of there alive. Alright, so there's zombies coming out the window, so let's just be ready for that. Maybe. Should be dropping out of the window any second. Maybe. They gotta crawl out to the roof first or something? Am I missing something here? Alright, I'm gonna walk over and clear these zombies. have to go in that house and just clear it. These zombies moving quicker. So we were talking about it, Deathman, and Alara cleared something up for me. I was under the impression that... I get some water. I was under the impression that the condition of a weapon affected its like capability as a melee weapon, but I guess that's not the case. I don't really need that actually. Okay. So it'll attack up to full damage all the way up until it breaks. Alright, so I'm a little nervous to go upstairs. Normally the weapon still same damage, no matter durability. Okay, gotcha. Firearms are the same way then? So basically when a weapon starts getting low on durability, you're mainly just trying to keep... You're just worried about it breaking is what you're worried about. Damn, that scared me. He wasn't even banging on the door. And I know there's more here. There's a couple more. There we go. Fuck. Okay. Okay, I feel pretty confident. Bomber jackets, flight jackets. I mean, this... I'll grab one of each for the winter time. The long johns could be useful too, actually, for winter. This zombie had a backpack with cans of food in it. I've never seen that before. Almost like an actual player. I don't think I've ever seen a zombie carry a backpack with food in it. Obviously they can, but I guess I've just never seen it. Alright. There's all the guns. So, all the ammo is definitely coming with us. And do we have a shotgun? Like a good shotgun. Like, not just any. We'll take the 7.62 magazine as well. So, AK-103 assault rifle, terrible condition. Calico M900 with a folded stock. We'll take anything that's SD either. 9x19 drum magazine. That I'm going to take. L22A2, tempting. These shoot, that carries 6 shotgun shells, so that's probably my best bet for a shotgun that I've had so far. M900 is 50 capacity magazine, great little stuff, and it's for 9 mils. Yeah, we're definitely taking that M900. I think that's going to be great. That's going to be a really good weapon when we're ready to use it. And now everything else doesn't really seem like it's that worth grabbing. And I don't see any attachments on any of these that are worth grabbing. Weapon light small, we've got a couple of those. The retro carry handle scope, I'm not going to worry about it. We're running low on time, so I got to be careful. We're going to run out of time here, so we got to hurry up. We can't grab everything. We just got to grab the stuff that's worth having. I will remove the upgrade on this. I think I have a Glock back at base. The Glock 21 shoots 45, though. We might want that. That we might want. I'm going to have to go downstairs if I find more weapons. Damn it. Okay, food we're going to need. So I'm going to have to go back downstairs so I can come back up and grab this food. Yeah, semi-rare ammo for the RPK. There's a lot. Yeah, I probably should grab the balaclava as well, or whatever it is that we determined last time. I definitely need to... I'm being careful with weapons. It's too easy to get too many guns and stuff. I'm trying to get guns that shoot... You know, I'd like one gun that shoots every ammo I can find. You know, one good gun for every piece of ammo that I can find. But I don't just want to grab every gun I find, because some of them I'm never going to reach for. And like 22 LR, I feel is not worth it. You can tell me what you think, Deathman. But I find that it doesn't have a lot of stopping power. Like, this is all really good stuff, though, here. Like, the Calico M9 is great, because it's a 50-round 9x19 drum magazine, and that's awesome, because a 9mm is a really common ammo type. So we can find a lot of it, and having a 50 rounds of it in a drum magazine is just awesome. So we're going to want to put some attachments on that for sure. One gun type for every ammo type is a good idea. Yeah, so that doesn't mean I'm not going to have maybe 1 or 2 or 3, so I have some extras if some get in bad condition and stuff, but I definitely got to be careful in terms of, like, I don't want to hoard every gun I find. Or we're just going to have more guns than ammo, and it's not going to make a whole lot of point. And then if we ever move the base in the future... it's going to be too much. I actually think I have all these books. But we will take all the food. Because we'll have to eventually start cooking some meals up as we run out of some of the stuff that we've grabbed. Civilian bulletproof vest. Interesting, but I'm not going to grab that. Great against bullets, it looks like, but not good against zombies. Not as good as some of the ones I've found. Like the one I have on now. Actually is the same, believe it or not. So if the condition was bad, I would probably take that one. I could take it as a backup, I guess. Reloading Volume 2, I can't remember, so I'll just grab that just in case. But the rest of this... I grabbed Sneaking Volume 2 just in case, too. But the rest of this I'm almost positive I have. Okay, more guns. So we'll take the ammo for sure, as always. Now, do we have... Okay, this... Shit, that scared me. That was a jet flying over. Okay, we've got a Keltec. Okay, these are all shotguns. So this is a find. The John Wick TTI Benelli M4 actually doesn't seem as good as the Keltec or the SRM Arms. Then this one actually has an extra magazine for it because it's a cylinder type shotgun. So that's actually the best shotgun out of all of them here. That's the one I'm going to take. The Keltec is a great, it's another shotgun that's actually not that bad to have. So I'm going to take that as a backup shotgun to have. The rest of that I'm going to leave. Yeah, so both those shotguns are really good. Sabouts is Mr. Prepper. It's true. Shit. Hopefully that's just one zombie and the Jets didn't bring a bunch in. And this is not like... This is not a sign of what's to come. Okay, it doesn't look bad. Yeah, the Keltec's great, and that other one's a really good one, too. So we're definitely grabbing those. So now we've got a shotgun, and that was the whole kind of main reason I was out here looting, was to get a shotgun. Now I want to work on leveling up my shooting. And that's going to be next. Because once we can get efficient with a gun, we can actually start clearing some real areas out. I'd be ready to. But I'd say we probably have to have aiming and reloading. Aiming definitely probably level 2 before we can even consider using. Aiming level 2 or 3 before we consider using anything else. Let's check food now. Rotten uncooked, rotten uncooked. Nothing really. It's gonna work. Grab that. More guns. Jesus. Okay. Deathman, what'd you think about the 22 LR? Hey, Lennon, how you doing? Like, I usually never grab 22 LR guns or ammo because I find that it's not worth it. Because the 22 LR is not good. But I wanted to see what your opinion was. Holy shit, there's actually a couple things here. Let's see. The USAs isn't bad, but I'm not going to worry about it. I wish that condition's terrible on that. Honestly, I actually would grab maybe that zip, but it shoots 22 LR. But I think you can holster that. This is a 7x6 I already have, so actually none of those really, believe it or not, none of those are really worth it to grab. Because I've already got most of those guns. Alright, just one more place to loot and then we're out of here. Oh, we already looted that. Alright, we're out of here. Nighttime's coming too, so this is good timing. Let's just drop this stuff just in case we have to. Because we're pretty over encumbered. Well, actually, that helped. Ammo canisters mostly. I don't have any room for this ammo, so I'm going to have to go back and move a piece of furniture around. We've actually filled the back of the Jeep, if you can believe it. Let's mark this as looted so we don't hit it up again by accident. Like so. For 22 LR, you need to aim 10. Have you ever heard of underrail? I don't believe I have. Actually. I tested it when we played last time. I made effectively a total silent gun with high aim, but with low aim, you will need like 20 bullets to down one zombie. With aim 8+, you only do headshots with it. Okay, so useful if we get aiming level 10. So I guess I could start harvesting it once I have the room for more ammo. But for now, we won't worry about going out of our way to grab it. And it's a matter of finding a gun that shoots it. I do know you can get a 100-round drum that shoots 22 LR. And 22 LR does seem to be a pretty common ammo. So. You can find a Vector for 22 LR. Well, that would be the thing to find. I haven't found any SD weapons, though. I want an SD shotgun or a silencer I could put on a shotgun. I probably should find that before... Damn it, look at those zombies. I probably should find that before I go out and just start blasting zombies with shotguns. Or I'm going to pull a lot of zombies that I probably can't fight on my own. There's a sprinter. That sucks. Gotta meet her halfway. A 6 SD. I want a silenced shotgun or some type of silenced gun. I have not found a single one. I can double check my gun stash, but I'm almost sure I have not found a single one. Okay, so let's go see what we can do about... Damn it. We'll go see what we can do about gun storage. I might have to go grab something. Okay, a couple more zombies. Let's just go clear them out real quick. Dang, 180 plus mods. Does that not eat up disk space? Yeah, it does. I've got the room though. We're good. It's pretty wild though, Bresky. It took a lot of playing around for me to find a combination of mods that worked really good and improved the game, or improved the game and made the game more enjoyable for me, anyways. I did not change, Thomas. Nope, I did not. I promise. I joke with you guys if I actually did change the time, if I extended or something, but I definitely did not alter it. And it should be like set up to on the dot. It might not be exactly an hour. I think you have to do it by, believe it or not, I think you have to do it by seconds. I think you have to set it up by seconds. So I might have put a certain amount of seconds in there, which means it might be like an hour. It might be like an hour and a couple minutes. I might have just threw like a large amount of seconds in there and not really done the math. I don't remember now. So it could be like an hour and I don't even know. An hour and like 7 minutes. Underrail is a post-apocalyptic cyberpunkish CRPG that takes you place underground. It's my favorite game and you should probably look it up. The setting is unique. There are 16 weapon types that play different from each other and 4 psionic schools, basically sci-fi magic. That sounds kind of cool. You said it's a RPG. Is it like a rogue-like style game or like a top-down like this, or is it kind of like a first-person game? Or okay, let's take the food because that's easy to sort. The ammo, I've got no idea. The clothing also easy, and the medical supplies is also easy. That drawer we haven't even sorted yet. ISO 3D roguelike, but with save. Oh, cool. But really, really hard. Ah, like older Fallouts, but really, really hard. Well, that sounds fun. You know, that gets my attention. Anything to do with game difficulty is a win for me. If it spanks me, I'm in. It sounds so bad to say it that way. Listen, you know what I mean. I'm going to take the lighter, put it with the other extra cigarettes I got. I have a decent amount of cigarettes stored up in here. For a rainy day. Ammo. I would have to craft a box, which I can do. We're to a point now where I can do this. So let's grab some nails. Well, you know what? Let's do that tomorrow. That'll be a good project for the next day. What book do we want to read next? We want to start getting aiming and reloading up. So let's maybe start reading Aiming Volume 1. We should definitely have that in here. Yep. We did not eat anything. Psionic schools are thought control, the bane of biological enemies, psychokinesis, telekinetic, and electrokinetic manipulation, metathermics, fire and ice, and with the DLC temporal manipulation support. Huh? Is it a multiplayer game? I was watching your streams, but I had post-COVID infection strike me. So I usually mostly sleep through your voice. That's why I was not allowed to last few streams. Ah, I got you, Death Man. I figured you were probably lurking. I know you do that from time to time. What time is the dank engine? Damn it. Damn it, Laura. What do you mean by post-COVID infection? I'm actually kind of curious because I had COVID. I had COVID a while back, and then I got really, really, really sick, like 3 weeks after I had COVID, but really sick, and I was in the hospital for like 4 days. And they said it was an infection, but they couldn't figure out what it was, and I figured it had something to do with COVID, but they didn't seem to think so. But they never found out what it was. They gave me like every antibiotic under the sun. Yeah, I was in the hospital for like 3 or 4 days. It's 2300, so let's just sleep. All right, it's kind of late, so we're going to want to get our sleep schedule back on track here. We're not going to read the book right now. We'll read that later. Let's go ahead and deal with our storage situation some. We can make a couple boxes, or there are a couple of ammo. There's a couple gun cabinets in the houses nearby us, so we could check those out. All right, processed cheese and stuff's starting to go bad, so we're going to want to eat this. I got like pretty serious lung infection, coughing, little blood and stuff. It's annoying how long it takes to heal. Yeah, mine was kind of funky. I'm not even sure if not even sure being sick the next 3 weeks after was even COVID or not, or if it was a different type of infection. All I know is I was fucking, oh my God, I was so sick. It was like unbelievable. Let's go see what it takes to grab the gun cabinets over here in this house. I think it's this house. Could be the next house too, I don't know. These zombies keep wandering out of these woods here, and there's not a whole lot I can do about that unless I clear the woods. I think there was a gun cabinet in this garage. There is. So that'll at least just give me a rough idea of like what tools I need to move it and what carpentry level I need. Because if I could grab like 2 or 3 gun cabinets, that would be awesome for our armory. Obviously, more than 2 or 3 eventually. I'd like to grab a bunch. But might not have had that one. No. Yeah, it is one I had. What do you guys want to do? You want to go to Lowville? Could you imagine? I would die so fast. Oh, Laura, you remember when I was in the hospital? I was going stir crazy. I've never been in the hospital before overnight. It was mind-numbingly terrible. I watched YouTube videos the whole time. And thought about how bad I wanted to do YouTube again. I need carpentry 3. Okay, and a hammer. Which is fine. And I got to drop everything out of it. So carpentry 3. So that's going to take a little bit of time, but it won't be too bad. I believe I already have carpentry volume 2. So in the meantime, though, we'll just build some boxes because that'll help us get our carpentry up. Bro's just casually walking past piled up corpses. Listen, I've done a number to this place, okay? You just got to kind of walk over them. You don't want to step on them, obviously. It's awkward for everybody. Yeah, I do remember that, Ilara, definitely. So we'll grab some nails. And our hammer. Does anybody remember where I put the extra planks, or did I use them all up? Thought that I... Damn it. I thought I had a couple left over, but I guess not. So what happens if I repair a weapon? Like, how many times can I repair it before it just doesn't make sense? Or, like, repair it before it's not worth repairing. I'm going to keep cutting the trees down here, because this is where I'm going to eventually back up, like, a truck with a trailer and stuff if I get one. Yeah, I got COVID twice. The first time I wasn't as sick. The second time I was really fucking sick. But I think I'm done with it now. The second time I was sick enough, I'm pretty sure whatever fucking variant that was, that ensured I would not get any more. I was sick for a long time, too. I didn't grab a saw. Yeah, that's what it was like for me, Lara. The first time I had COVID, it felt like just like I had a cold. Am I gonna do build? Yeah, because I gotta build some boxes. Actually, the thing to do would be to go out and loot a VHS store and see if we can find any VHS tapes for this stuff. Quite the how. Yeah, my temperature got up to 102.9. I was pretty fucking sick. I didn't have the cough though. I never had the cough. I never got that cough. A lot of people got that. I just didn't. What is it to build a wooden box? What, the wooden crate is fucking Carpentry 3. God damn, I can't even build a crate. And I'm like close to Carpentry 2, but I'm not. Alright, let me just drop these planks and I guess cut a bunch more trees. I obviously won't be building anything today. I just need to cut trees and saw, I guess. Does cutting trees do Carpentry 2? I don't remember. We're going to find out right now. No. Why does it sound like I keep hearing like a tauntaun or something in the background? This base would not survive one day on the server we played before. Why? You don't like this base? I think this would be a great base. I'd love to do another multiplayer server again. When people are ready for it. But I think I want to maybe try my own hand at it. With like basically the mods I have now. See how that goes. Okay, my character's thirsty because I've obviously already gone through everything. Zombies there learned how to even break down concrete fences. They did? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I would ever want that to happen. Is that something you could change in the settings? So close to carpentry volume 2. I think we're just going to cut trees and saw them try to get that carpentry volume 2. We could go disassemble furniture too. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I probably need a saw and a hammer to do that. I'm not going to need nails, obviously, today, as we've learned. Let's go get some water. Yeah, it was insane. Like, pre-wipe, they turned all zombies to super strength zombies. I just standed at top of our base with a machine gun and 1K ammo and mowed them down. Still have water. That's so odd. Once I run out, I logged off and didn't bother to start again after the wipe. Yeah, I think we all kind of logged off after that. Well, it just wiped again, and it was like, it felt like it was constantly... there was a lot of wipes, so it was tough to keep track of everything. Alright, I'm going to go disassemble some furniture. Actually, I've got furniture here at the base I can disassemble that I'm not keeping, like none of this. So we can do that. Especially stuff that doesn't hold. I'll keep the recliner, but I'm getting rid of the blue comfy couch. Recliner for sitting and reading. I might set up a place to do that. Do I want to make this my study room? I've got this big room here, but I need an armory and I need a place for studying. For like watching TV and stuff. I'm thinking maybe here. And then this is the armory, or... I knock this wall down between the two and make it one big room. Maybe I should frame this out and make it wall. That would be kind of cool. I don't know, just a thought. It was pretty long before they wiped. After that, they kept wiping too often for my liking. Yeah. Maybe we could do our own server with zombies turned up all the way. Everybody just lags out of the game. It'd be fun. Not really. We don't need this extra bed, so we'll get rid of that. Yeah, so I guess I'm thinking I'll put all the stuff for the armory here, actually. I'll move it. I'll set that up to be the armory, and in here I'll put the couch and the TV. We'll collect all our VHSs and books in here at some point. So Carpentry Volume 2 is done, or Level 2 is done. I need to read Carpentry Volume 2 if I'm going to keep pushing along with that. Do I have Carpentry Volume 2? I do, so that's good. So that's actually what we're going to read next instead of aiming Volume 1. So let's grab some food and just read that for the rest of the night. I I gotta cook these eggs up. So maybe I'll do that quick too. Let's grab the eggs. Those are the cartons. Hold on a second. No. I've got 10 eggs here. Let me see what I can do with them. So what can I I have no I don't do a lot of cooking in this game, so I'm not familiar with everything I can do. See you later, Matador. Thanks for hanging out. Good seeing you again. Another successful week, I'd say. Cooking. We can make crackers. Items to add. We can add items to crackers. Do stuff with refried beans. We can open canned goods. Take coffee beans from a bag. Prepare stir fry with the eggs and some various things we have. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Peanut butter stir fry.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Peanut butter with egg. Brown egg stir fry. Okay. It's nasty. All right, peanut butter and egg. Here we go. Now we got to see how many calories this has. Does it say? Just as hunger and unhappiness. Stuffed, so that's actually pretty good. So I can put, if I put eggs in the griddle pan, does that, do they go bad in the pan, or can I craft that with the eggs and they won't go bad? So I got a ton of eggs, so I might as well. Oh, I could put them in roasting pans too. But if I click on prepare stir fry or favorite it, this takes forever. Okay, so now we've got brown egg stir fry, fresh, uncooked. Damn it, gunfire. So it will go bad, but we can put it in the fridge. Okay, so we'll start eating these eggs up. Alright, let's go read and head to bed. I prepared stir fry. Still has the marking for being fresh, so it can go bad, yeah. Gunfire, this multiplayer? No, it's not. It's just it's called a meta event. It's supposed to make the world feel a little bit more lively. Gunshots, screams, stuff like that. Just makes the world feel a little bit more lively. Also makes zombies move around on the map, depending on the location of the gunshot. So sometimes can draw them towards you or away from you. But when NPCs are in the game, yeah, it'll definitely be a different game. Alrighty. Condition's good, fuel's fine for now. But we'll need to keep that in the back of our mind. That's something we've got to deal with. Alright, let's cook our brown egg stir fry. The water's off. The water's off. Oh, the water is off. Oh, that sucks so much. Alright, well, we've got this water source here, plus another one up above. So let's go ahead and fill our water bottle out of this. And we could use the sink up and stuff too. Eventually I'll have to plumb something into there. But the water is now officially off. August 3rd. Went probably a solid week after the power went off. Not bad. Not bad at all. Did you guys hear that? I think I heard a scream. I'm not sure.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'm almost sure I heard a scream. Hammer's in terrible condition, and frankly, we've got enough hammers on us as it is. We don't need another hammer. Yeah, with the water off, that's going to make it a little more challenging. I can't believe it's finally off. So now we have to find water, boil water. We have to get clean water. So, like I said, life's going to be a little bit more challenging. Not super bad, but it definitely has an effect. Wow, I can't believe that actually... Oh, I could just create stir fry right here from random egg. Okay, well that's way easier than going into the crafting menu. Alright, we might as well cook one more thing of stir fry. Can I add more eggs? Like, can I add like all 10 eggs and just make like a monster stir fry? You know, we'll try that later. Don't let me forget that that's cooking. You know how that goes for me. Alright, the scrap wood is something I want to keep because I want to put an antique wood stove in the house. How the hell am I going to heat the house in the wintertime? Will it stay just naturally warm enough, or what do I have to do? Yeah, what do I have to do to heat the house? Should I put the stove in the bedroom? If I put the stove out here in the living room, will it heat the whole house? Do I have to keep the doors open to heat the space adequately? Should I take this wall out? Probably should take that wall out and merge these two spaces. That just kind of makes sense to me. Okay, luckily there's two light switches here because that light switch is going to go if I take that wall out. There is a limit, but you can make it rather big. Okay, so I should do that. You're imagining things. No, I swear to God I heard a scream. When you have a powered house, it will heat up the house. So as long as the house is powered, the antique wood stove will heat the whole house. Okay. Good to know. Oh wait, I need to finish Carpentry Volume 2 before I'm disassembling stuff. Oh, no. Alright, let's take these books up. Take this stuff upstairs. The rest of this is all guns and weapons and stuff. The wood stove is not needed when you have power. Oh, it's a backup in case you don't have a generator. Or, okay, so we'll still want it though as a backup. The generator runs out of fuel or something like that, it'll be handy to have. So, this wintertime could be tough for us. I've never made it to winter on my own ever. Multiplayer, sure, but I've never played in winter in single player. So who knows what I'm in for when we get to that point. It could be wild. Oh damn, I forgot to drop that stuff off. It could be wild. I mean, I still haven't found a second generator so I can get the gas station up and running. Never go outside in a blizzard unless you are with bored Alara with a death wish. Yeah. Alara loves going out in the snow. Who wouldn't? It's fun. How could it not be fun? It has to be fun. So I think that I'm pretty much going to fill this bookcase right now, and then I'm screwed. Yeah. So I got to get another bookcase, which I actually have one upstairs, but I don't know if I can move it down here. I need a hammer, and the chance to move it is, what, 60%? Or chance to break it 60%. It's not that great. So maybe I'll just put the guns in here until I get a hammer. Remember the Santas around Christmas time just wrecking everybody? There's that tauntaun again. Wow, none of those fit. Oh, I didn't put... Oh, I couldn't fit all of it? Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. Okay. This is why I need to get my carpentry up. Because this is what we are running out of room doing. Dropping this stuff here for now, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do with it all. This is where having the pool definitely comes in handy. And let's see if we can finish that carpentry book. I'm going to have something to eat for, I guess would be lunch. We're going to eat a whole stick of butter. Because our weight's going down, the butter will change that. Yeah, butter instantly changed that. Weight's going back up. I'm hoping we can finish Carpentry Volume 2 today. Then we're going to head back out and start disassembling stuff, I think. Which seems like a good idea. We need Carpentry Volume 2 or 3 to grab armory, like gun cabinets. So that's what we're going to want for our armory. But we are getting the base like slowly put together, so it's nice. All right, perfect. That couldn't have been like better timing. So one more book down. Let's do some more stir fry, but we'll try it with more eggs and then we'll head to bed. This is basically just scrambled eggs is what I'm making. I wish I could add like multiple onto that. I wonder why unhappiness. Probably because it's uncooked, technically. If these eggs last a while, we've got a lot of eggs. You could throw a little cheese for an omelet. This is true. I have cheese. We could do this. Let's eat half of this now, and we'll eat half in the morning. I'm hoping it's going to be really filling. Oh, full to bursting. Just eating half of it. Jesus. Okay, that's good. That's real good. That's perfect. So we need to get up to 75, I guess, kilograms. Would you like to slurp raw egg goop? Maybe, depending on where it's coming from. Sorry. No, I would not, Alara. Whoa, what's the weather outside? It looks kind of funky. Is it just because it's darker out? All right, let's eat a quarter of it. So half seemed like a lot. Wow, well fed, sweet, okay. Oh no, Alara, I was joking. I'll put the rest in the fridge. A little foggy. We know we need Carpentry 3. We're not going to get that right now. We could go out and disassemble stuff, but let's do this real quick. I don't have a whole lot more time to play. So let's spend a little bit of time I do have going and checking this vehicle out real quick that we wanted to maybe potentially loot. We talked about looting. And taking, we can maybe tow it back here, or if it's a better vehicle, we can at least check out the quality and see. I'm gonna have to deal with these zombies over here at some point. Oh, Jesus. I just wanted to deal with that one sprinter because he could be a problem in the future, so why not deal with him now? Maybe not a great idea with the fog, but we're going for it. Could loot that grocery store at some point. All the, like, perishable foods would be rotten, but a lot of canned goods and stuff we can use for the wintertime. Vehicles right here. I think there's a decent amount of zombies around it too. A lot of zombies going that way. I don't know why. Right there it is. Yeah, there's a pretty good amount of zombies around here. No sprinter that I can see. I'm not sure about this, but we're gonna go for it. My guy's bored, but that should go away pretty quickly with all the zombie slaying I got to do. That was close. Mash that space bar like it's going out of style. Okay. Nothing here. It is the same vehicle. A little blood on the side. Oh, engine quality is 59, but engine's to 100. Everything else looks pretty good. Windshield armor's missing. It does have a good front bumper, though. So it's actually in great condition. Unlocked. No key. Oh, keys in the ignition. Just doesn't have fuel. That must be the back I'm accessing. Can I get to the... I'm assuming that's storage on top. It is. Right there it is. And then there should be the storage in the back, which is locked. Okay, so this is pretty sweet. Which we already saw what was in the back. We were able to see it. Okay. So this is like just as good as our vehicle. Ours is engine 100, still engine quality 57. So not as good, still good. So both vehicles are great. All this needs is fuel. So we could tow it back if we want to. And then have both vehicles, or have a vehicle that we can tear parts off of. I have gas. Alright, let me do this. I think I'd be better off, like, maybe fixing the green one up with the black one's parts. I mean, obviously, I would much rather find a vehicle or a military vehicle that has better quality, but in terms of engine quality, but this will have to do. I want that though. I want the extra storage for the roof. Okay, this could be kind of sketchy, but we're going to go for it. We just got to be really careful where we drive. That is water, might be gas, so that actually would be worth coming back for at some point. I'm going to make a note. Still a good grab, I agree. So there's another vehicle here we need to check out, obviously, which is actually fuel, a vehicle with potentially fuel. A fuel truck, a military fuel truck. So I'll actually put the gas thing and the fuel thing so we know that.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
That is hot. This could actually be the death of us if it ends up slowing us down, because we have no way to disconnect that vehicle in an emergency. So we'll literally have to jump out and be on foot and try to escape that way. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But this is what I'm worried about here, is that vehicle actually grabbing zombies and hitting them slows us down. So I just got to be really careful. I need a vehicle that can tow a little better, obviously. Oh boy, that Sprinter. Definitely, I agree, though. A good grab to have. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh my God, Jesus. That was close. I almost jumped out of the vehicle, which might have been a mistake, but I was like trying to determine what the right move was in that moment. So I'm glad it became unlodged. Towing vehicles is super sketch in this game, as you can see. Like, I gotta be careful. If that vehicle gets hung up on a light post or something, it could be the death of me. And this does not tow very good, so note to self, we probably are going to have to get something else if we want to have a trailer that we tow around with us. And maybe we only use a vehicle with a trailer for like doing really heavy loot runs or something. Like places where we know there's going to be a lot of loot. It's not something I think we want to drive around often with, because it can definitely... Trailers are a little bit better than towing, because trailers stay like connected more to you. Towing the vehicle's a little bit more wonkier, because it's kind of like it rides off to your side and stuff. I have to take the turns really kind of wide, so the vehicle kind of misses corners and stuff. It's just funky. Like, even coming in here, it wanted to hit the gate before it did anything else. All right. So the best thing to do would be to park this vehicle right here for now, so I can figure out what I'm doing with it. But I will say that that's a pretty good find still, regardless. Alright, let's clear this off, so we don't accidentally go back there thinking there's something I want. Left the door open on accident. I mean, this vehicle is nice and fast when it's not towing. So all in all, I think because I've already got the roof one on this one, I don't know. What do you guys think, the black one or the green one? I could take the roof thing off this if I get a high enough mechanics, but I think I'll just switch everything over to the green one for now and just use that one. Especially because it has the storage, the extra storage. The roof rack or whatever. That also includes moving the fuel over. But we'll leave the black one as a backup / parts vehicle. The engine's better on the green one, but not by much. I think it's 59 quality versus 57. So you're not talking like massive difference. Yeah, the quality is 59. The condition's, I think, 100 on both of them. But the quality is only 59. The other one's 57. All right, thanks, Bresky, for hanging out, man. Hey, Late Doomer, sorry. It is a multi-stream. But the Twitch chat doesn't work. I can't get it. I have not been able to get it to work on the stream for some reason. To pop up on the stream, but I can see the chat on my computer. All right, so this is all trash. So we'll grab that. This is all extra stuff. All right, so the green one's ready to go. I actually would like to keep the stuff. Actually, what I like to do is put this stuff that I keep on me for extra in the tent up above. And then the back is for storing stuff. And then I probably store stuff up top too when I need to. But so now we'll just transfer the fuel over out of this one. Or I could just take the large gas can and fuel the green one. But I think I'll just transfer the fuel over. Don't need any of this or this. Twitch updated their API last weekish. Some people's setups have been disrupted. That would probably be why. I've had issues. I'll have to look at that then. That would explain a lot. Oh, Jesus. Perfect timing. Okay, 1 second. Showing that cop was going to wander here any minute. I did start 2 or 3 weeks ago, but the I tried to do the chat thing again last week. I couldn't get it to work. Okay, I don't think it's a lot of gas. We'll have to get more. But that should be enough for us to go get more. I don't understand why I'm hearing those weird sounds. It's freaking me out a bit. Alright. We could go check on that fuel truck. That might not be a bad idea. We could drive back now with just the one vehicle and kill the zombies around the area and see what the deal is with the fuel truck. So why don't we do that? Oh my god. Even with 59 quality, it's like not great, obviously. Jesus. Are you kidding me? That was terrible. Oh! Well, it's probably way worse now. No, engine's still 100% and quality's 59. I think the bumper just took that like a champ. Where is the bumper? It's like an armored bumper. It's like a front bumper. It's still 100%, so everything took it like a champ. Are the wheels okay? Maybe I should check that. I guess I never really looked hard at anything else. I was like in a hurry. Suspension's alright. Brakes are alright. Wheels are all 100%. Oh, tire pressure 27, 26, 32, 34. That's fine. Close. Good enough. It'll buff out. Yeah. That's the spirit. It'll buff out. I love how zippy these are. So gas station there, we just got to find a generator. Maybe we'll find one. Honestly, we could just check sheds again. That's where I found the last one. The quality doesn't go down? I thought it does go down after a while. I mean, if it doesn't go down, that's great. Then I need to find some military vehicles with some high quality. I'm sure I can. I'm surprised we haven't seen like a single military Humvee or anything, but they are pretty rare. But that would obviously be my ideal vehicle if I found one. I'd love to have a Humvee with a really nice trailer I can tow from time to time. And I can find water trailers and I can find fuel trailers, so we're going to want a couple different types of trailers for getting resources. Okay, so there's a lot of zombies around here. There's a lot of zombies. I don't know how many of them I can clear out. But we're going to go for it. So far, so good. Because our axe build is amazing. If we were a higher fitness level, imagine how beast mode we could be. Like straight beast mode if we had a higher fitness. It's coming. It's freaking coming. Okay, we got more coming though. The higher level is coming. We're fitness level 2 now and it's only uphill. I need to read volume 2 actually. I probably need to take a day just to read some books back at base. Get caught up on some stuff. Okay, axe condition's getting definitely lower. I'm mainly just looking for ammo, watches. Actually, the Louisville map I wouldn't mind. Wow. Maintenance 3 though, but we just lost another condition on the axe. I didn't bring any food with me. Wow, another condition on the axe. What the heck's going on? Another condition? No way. I've got my hand axe with me as a backup. But I will grab the axe out of the back as well if I have to. Are you on a hard tallow diet? What's that? Oh, to get my weight up? Are you talking in the game or in real life? I did read maintenance, yes. I remember checking out some of your Distant Worlds runs way back. Man, was surprised to find your channel again. Just thought I'd swing by. Your voice was familiar. Ah, no way. That's wild. That's actually pretty cool. So you found him back in the day, and then just happened to run back into me again. You actually like you actually like looked for me, or I just happened to come up? Because I'm always curious if I just randomly come up sometimes when I'm streaming on YouTube. I mean, Jesus, there can't be that many of us streaming. Well, there's probably more now than there used to be. There used to not be that many YouTube streamers. People just didn't do it. Everybody wanted to stream on Twitch, but I'm sure there's a lot more people streaming on YouTube now. But I don't even know, like, aside from, like, if you're subscribed to me, sure, you get a notification or whatever, but if you're not subscribed to me, I don't even know how you find, like, YouTube live streams. I go straight to Twitch if I'm going to watch a live stream. I don't even watch on YouTube myself. Which is why I've started cross-streaming on YouTube and Twitch, because I'm like, yeah, most people like live streams on Twitch. All right, let's check out this fuel truck here, because this could be big money for us. So it has storage, which is kind of cool. I'm assuming it's fuel. It could be water. We have no idea what it's holding. It says flammable, so I assume fuel. But these can also have water in them, I believe. Yeah, this is super risky. I can actually pause right here. So it's a fuel tanker. So it is a fuel tanker. Engine qualities, 48%. Or engine conditions, 48%. Quality, 61. Gas tank, 32% remaining. Fuel tank is what we want to look at, though. Gasoline storage, 0. So no gasoline storage. So the only reason we would take this would be that we can take it to the gas station and fill it with gasoline, and we could basically have our own little gasoline our own little gasoline truck at the base, which could be handy to have. So it has gas in it. It looks like it would start and run. I could technically take it back and tow the other vehicle back with me. We just leveled up Axe. I need to read the next book already. So I could technically tow that back with me with this truck if I wanted to, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, she started right up. Shit, she's got some power too. So this might be worth having. Oh, shit. So let's see what we can do here. Because again, if we can find a generator, we can start up the gas pump. Then we can just fill this whole freaking tanker and then just park the tanker right at our base, and it'll be our own personal little gas station. That'd be really nice. All right, now the only problem with the tanker is it's fucking loud. Look at the zombies. All right, I don't really like that they're coming in from all different directions. So, change of plans. She's a loud tanker. Okay, this is not ideal, but we're making it work. We can fix it up later. It's got enough horsepower that it can handle this, and it's got a bumper, but I don't know. They're getting a little much. I'm probably just going to keep drawing more of them. Look at them. Look, I can't even, like, push through them. That's how many there are. Okay, this is probably destroying this truck. It does seem to be taking it, though. It does have some armor, and it's got the bumper on the front, so I don't know. All right, that's too many zombies, though. So we might have to come back for the other vehicle later and just take this one with us. The zombies will move around. Let's do a loop around the block. They might go up the road and chasing me. We'll go around this way and see. Actually, the condition of the engine of this truck was not that great, so we might want to be a little careful. But like I said, I think most of I believe it had an armored bumper on it, so almost all of that's going to go right into the bumper. But I am still somewhat shocked that it's that much louder that it instantly pulled in all those zombies. Sprinter, okay, good. I don't want to deal with that. still more zombies than I can probably handle with my axe. Especially because my guy's so tired. Fuck it, we're out of here. Oh, God, Jesus, no. Change of plans. Let them just do their thing with the truck. We're going to take the Jeep out of here. Alright, well, the truck is running. So, it'll be out of fuel tomorrow. We'll just leave the truck. We can always come back for it. Does it have a muffler? I'm not sure now. I'm not really convinced that it does. Considering that it drew that many zombies in. We'll find a new fuel truck if that one is just stuck there for a while. It's going to be out of fuel when we go back because I left it running, but I'm not going back there. We're too tired now to deal with those zombies. So we're just going to leave it. Like I said, it's not a huge deal. We always can go back with a small gas canister and start it back up. We know it'll run. Oh, the battery will be dead though too. Almost makes me think I should try to go back. We're just going to leave it. Battery will be dead. Truck will be stuck in the... I mean, I don't know what else to do. I can go back, but that's fine. We can take the battery out. We can recharge it. We'll figure it out when the time comes. If we need it. It kind of sucks I couldn't just hook onto this and tow it all back, but... yeah, I think it's too much of a risk. We're going to get ourselves killed, and that's not worth it. We've done so good so far. It's not worth getting killed over trying to get a fuel truck, and we're not even really ready to even fuel it because we haven't found a generator. So we will cut our losses. It is nearly time. It's good though. We're at the end of this day here, so it works out great. We should have installed Journal, made a respawnable safe house. That would have been funny. Yeah, our character is like very tired, thirsty, hungry. I don't know. Wouldn't have been a good idea to sit there and try to get that truck. I think we would have gotten ourselves killed. Like I said, we can always go back. Even if the battery's dead and it's got no fuel, we can go back. We can grab the battery. We can bring it back here and charge it. We've got a battery charger. And then we can go back and we can install the new battery. And we can fill it with fuel and then drive it back here. It's just not worth... like I said, getting ourselves killed over it. It doesn't do us any good if we're dead. Alright. And then let's go ahead and eat the rest of that stir fry. And we might as well make some more stir fry for tomorrow, so it's ready to go. Or actually for tonight. I'm going to have to eat one more time before bed, so let me do that. Body snatchers must have switched with Sabatzi. He's usually way more suicidal. This is true. I'm a whole nother person. Where is Carpentry Volume 2? What did I do with it? It should have been right here. Did I put it some... Did anybody see what I did with Carpentry Volume 2? I must have dropped it someplace. Did I finish it? Did I finish it? I must have finished it then. So what's next? Fitness Volume 2 is a big one that we... Oh, God. Why? What have I done to deserve this? I took it from the shelf, but did I finish reading it? I could have swore I did. Where can I see what books I've already read? Isn't there a place I can look? It's 5 right now. Which makes me think that I've already read it. Because maintenance is 5, and I've already read that. So I did already read it. Okay. Yeah, I think I finished it, actually. I think I remember doing that. So now, Fitness Volume 2. Because getting fitness up to 3 and 4 is going to be big. And we're still 66 pounds, so not bad. Not good, but not bad. Maintenance. We're about to get level 4. We're getting pretty close. We'll have to work on carpentry. Eventually, we're going to have to work on mechanics. And I want to read aiming and reloading. And now we got to read Axe Volume 4. So we got to get that too. First book is 3, second 5, then 8. Okay, that makes sense. I could probably get a lot of this read. Another gunshot in the distance. So when do we want to start working on our firearms? That's the real question. We've got shotguns, we've got shotgun shells, so now we just got to work on that stuff. I thought I heard zombies. Alrighty. Well, not bad. I think that was a good stream. I think that was pretty successful. We got a lot done with the base. So let's take a look at the map real quick. Alright, so fuel truck is still within this vicinity. If we want to go back to it, we can. It's someplace here. This is where I left it, so we might go back there and deal with that. That could be kind of tricky. Now that we got to do some stuff to get the vehicle actually going. This is a gas station here, and I never marked it, so we should mark that. So we did do pretty good. We got the fire station cleared. And we grabbed that other Jeep, which was good. And we got a bunch of guns, and we found a shotgun. We cleaned up a lot of the base, got all the windows barricaded. So we're in a pretty good spot. But we got to get carpentry up to volume 3 so I can start grabbing some of those gun cabinets. And I can start building the armory. And I think next week we might want to consider... We haven't found any military Humvees or anything like that. Winter's coming. We want to get an antique stove for a backup. You might want to consider going out and just maybe doing a little exploring on the map. So maybe we'll do that next week. Maybe we'll drive down the road a ways and we'll just see where it takes us for a bit. Kind of check out some of the local areas. We're not going to go anywhere that way. We should start... Actually, we should start clearing some of the zombies around like the town center here and stuff. There's actually a really good military truck here that if we fixed up, we could use. So that's something to keep in mind. But all right. Other than that, everything's looking pretty golden. So I will see you all next week for another stream. Thank you all for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. Stay warm. And we'll pick it up next time. Goodbye.